Makari, first off, the pick. What did you see on that play?
Using man coverage too high, and I saw number 2 go out do an out route. I was outside leverage already though. Once he saw I had my leverage, he tried to go back inside, quarterback through it, and just jumped it.
Your thoughts on you're never going to lose to Ohio State. You're going to leave Michigan. Thoughts
Yeah,
on that?
it's a blessing, man, to be able to go out 4-0 against them guys. So yeah, definitely feeling great about that.
In the middle there, Charlie.
Davis, can you just describe the emotion of winning this game today?
Oh, it's, I mean, hard to really put into words how much it means to this group. You know, we talk about it, 365 days a year, and talked about it since I've been here. Coach Harbaugh started that, Coach Morris kept it going, and this game means everything to us. And, things haven't gone exactly how we wanted them to, no doubt, over the course of the year, but, man, just so proud of this group. O-line, Kalel, his defense, Makari, man, they really stepped up and played an incredible football game, and man, just, don't have enough words to describe how proud I am of all of them.
With the win, you go not just from the 7-5 and 6-6, but 7-5 and you beat Ohio State. Do you think this changes your perception of the season significantly?
Yeah, I mean, our goals every year is to, beat our rivals, beat Michigan State, and beat Ohio State, and we accomplished that goal. So that's really important to us, and get to come in here and get a win in this sort of environment against a good football team was it was a great feeling.
Front right here, Dennis.
Could both you guys describe just what happened in the melee afterwards? How did it look to you guys?
I mean, I had a youth coach tell me once whenever there was a fight on the field, just walk the other way. So did that against Michigan State when they started getting chippy, and looks like Ohio did the same thing, and so I didn't see any of it.
The game means a lot to both teams. So emotions high after the game, So that's really what it is.
They came running over. Ohio State players came running over after you guys or somebody tried to plant the flag. I think at the midfield. Do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe.
Front row, Tony.
Not a lot of, in the last 3 years, some people were picking you guys, some weren't. This year, not a lot of people were picking you guys, I guess. How much does that add to just the sweetness of this moment, especially for you, Davis?
I mean, we're not listening to what other people are picking or who they think's going to win, or what they thought we were going to do or not do. But at the end of the day, you just got to win the football game. And when you get in a game like this, that doesn't really matter what anyone else is saying. And maybe they were listening to it too much, because I know we were prepared, more than ready to go out there and play our best football, stay focused on what we had to do to win the football game, and man, we did that.
And then if you guys could speak to just the margins that you had to have to win this one, winning the turnover battle, the kicks going the right way. Did you know it was going to need to be real clean like that?
Yeah, we knew we had to get the ball off the offense, off of their offense. That's something we tried to do this week, planning on that. And the goal for the DBs by itself was a +2, so we got that done and won the game. So.
Standing to the right here, Angelique.
Davis, you were shorthanded, no Colston, and then Donovan's out the second half. Can you speak to the performance that Kalel had and picking up a couple key, those third down conversions on that last drive?
I mean, really unbelievable, superhuman from Kalel, especially on that third down, being able to shake a guy off and really just want it more. That's what it came down to, and he wanted it. And to break that one off, and the O-line did a great job as well. So, and Coach Campbell and Coach Newsom did a great job putting a run plan in place that was effective. I mean, we rushed for 170 something yards, and we knew it was going to be a downhill physical game, and we were prepared for that, and just so proud of that whole group. O-line, Kalel, Dono when he was in there, Jordan Marshall got some play too, and then the tight ends Brady and Marlin and those guys. Those guys are tempo setters for this offense.
Makari, the first half you had a big pass breakup early, and then you had the hit on Will Howard. Did you disrupt his flow, you think?
Hard to say really, but yeah, I mean, taking the hit, he was down for a minute, so it definitely probably rattled him a little bit, and then plus with the D-line, getting to him and hitting him, knocking him down, definitely probably was a little bit hurried up in the pocket, so maybe.
Next to Angelique is Wojo.
For both players, you've beaten them 4 times in a row, and the word always seems to come back to toughness. Do you feel that is what you guys hold over them when you win these games?
I mean, I think, we talk about it. We talk about what type of team we want to be, what type of team we want to be known as. And, Coach Moore talks about it, that smash mentality, that's disciplined and tough, and doing your job, not doing too much, not trying to do anything outside of what you know how to do, and just operating to the best of your ability. And, I'm just really proud of this whole group. I think they did that today. They showed toughness. Everyone that was out there showed toughness, and that's what these games came down to, and showed in the final score.
Makari, especially on defense, you knocking around the quarterback and also stuffing the running game. You feel that was?
I think as a defense, as a team, honestly, we are tougher than them. I feel like, yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah.
Gentleman in the back right.
Was there a certain just kind of moment in the game where you guys felt that confidence that you came in playing with, it was overriding maybe OSU's ability to play, just as far as their talent level was concerned?
And I thought on that offensive drive in the first half, when we were going into the wind, we drove right down the field, and we started our own, within our own 10-yard line, and went down there and, put ourselves in a good spot. And I think, just with that gave us a lot of confidence. Picked up some third downs on that drive, and really got things moving. And I think that was, I can't speak for the defense, but I think that was big for the offense to get some stuff rolling.
Front middle.
Makari, I'd like to hear from you.
I think before the game, kind of like gave us that, like we knew like they really didn't want to. They probably didn't want to, but they probably they tried to look tough. They tried to stare us down, but we knew that in our head like they really didn't want to come out here and play us.
For each of you, in light of what happened after the game today, what do you think about the concept of losing gracefully?
I mean, I think we talked about it all week, being disciplined and letting our play on the field do the talking, and through the echo of the whistle. I think we had the one, unsportsmanlike offsetting one, which those are going to happen in games like this. But I think as a unit, as a team, we did a great job of that. What happened at the end, I can't speak for that, but we're going to win in your house, and we're going to plant the flag. Should have done something about it.
All right, standing off to the right, Aaron McMahon.
For both of you, could you speak to the idea of being Ohio State and keeping them out of the Big Ten title game and creating some doubt in the foundation of the program right now?
I mean, I can speak for just beating them right now. Beating them was enough for us to be satisfied and happy, not really to focus on their postseason goals and whatever. But just beating them today was our main goal.
All right, we got time for two more. Back left, Zach.
For both of you guys, you've been asked to bounce back as a team and stay together through a lot of losses and downs this season. How much did that prepare you for this game, where there were a lot of emotional ups and downs and kind of adverse moments?
I think it was huge. Coach Moore has a term called FIDO, which is F it and drive on, and that's speaks to this group. We always talk about it. Whatever happens, it's that next moment mentality. Each play, each day, each game is an independent event and has no bearing on the last play or the next play. And Coach Trust does a great job of that in the weight room, always throwing us off guard and different things. And I think that just that helped us when we got in this game, and a game like this where there's a lot of emotions and up and downs, and just fight up.
All right, last question for these guys, the middle from Noah.
Yeah, Davis, just for so much of that second half, the offense couldn't get the end zone, but the defense consistently gave you chance after chance. What did it mean to have that support, and how did they help you, get there finally at the end?
Oh, I mean, Kari and that whole group, they won us this football game, no doubt. But the way that they played against that offense, they did an incredible job. All the credit goes to them and Coach Wink, and even the interception at the goal line just can't happen. That's inexcusable by me, and they bailed me out. So I'm just really proud of those guys, and and they did so much to win this football game for us, and I had trust in them, and they made it happen. And then when we had to go down and score points to win the game, we were able to do it. So just true team effort, but man, those guys really stepped up in key moments, and just so proud of that group, and I owe them all something for that.
Team effort. You did a great job.